speaking of that, Betty was also a sight to behold. I think that if I went to inform her that Ron was here and wanted to see her, she was sitting in the registration area behind the registration desk, and very tired. The day was drawing nigh to a close. And I went and I said to her, Betty, there's somebody here that wants to talk to you. With a heavy sigh and a roll of her eyes, she asked, who is it now? And when I said, Ron Kozlow is here to see you, I think that if you looked up the word stunned in the dictionary, Betty's face would be next to it. And I'm getting threats from my poor quarter here. We have seen just 2 examples of fan interaction and contribution to fandom through the first of the music videos that we'll be seeing tonight and the friendship quilts. But I think one of the most prevalent and probably one of the most visible in fandom are the people that continue the stories and bring them alive from their heart and their minds to the printed page. And this is going to segue into our Fanzine Awards. We want you to know that everyone is a winner. There are no bad stories. There are no silly stories. There are only stories that we feel need to be told, and we tell it in our own way. Although some people might not agree with the way that it comes out or the way that it is portrayed, everyone who is brave enough and courageous enough to set their thoughts to paper and thus bare their souls to the world to be judged, all deserve a round of applause. The Fanzine Awards, as you know, are very difficult to come by as far as judging. There are so many wonderful stories and so many wonderful authors out there. To present the awards, I'd like to now introduce and call up Sharon Wells. Hers is not an easy job. Sharon Wells.
Talents through the written word and through our work, and share them with the rest of us. Many people produce fanzines at their own expense and lose money doing it, but they continue doing it because they want to share with us. They spend their time drawing for us, painting for us, creating poetry, info newsletters, and basically keeping the fandom together through the written word and our work. And this is just to recognize them. This particular award we're giving out tonight started last summer. We sent out nominating ballots to over 600 people through the club. We had them at South of Oz, we had them at MassCon, and almost every local and regional club sent them out. Unfortunately, in fandom, not everybody responded, but we did end up with the final ballot, which we had available for you all to vote on. And tonight, the people who won will be receiving their awards from the man you know and love is Joe Maxwell, Mr. J. Acovone.
Just to echo what Steve said earlier, wow, this is loud, huh? This is big. Just to echo what Steve said earlier, that you almost feel funny giving out awards because there's a winner, and then if there's a winner, what do you call the other people? And I just want to echo what Steve said and say that there are no losers here tonight. I tried to write myself. It's not easy to write. I showed Ron Koslow an example of my writing. He said, "It's a good thing you're an actor." And Ron, as you saw tonight, is a gentleman, and he wasn't trying to hurt my feelings, but he was telling me the truth. I guess I'm too close. So I guess I'll get on with this and give out these awards and mention the nominees. Now, I'm going to do one category at a time, and if you could hold your applause until I read the winner, that'd be great. Okay? This is for Best Novel. The nominees are Renaissance 2 by V. Montalone, Sweet Sleep of Night by Pamela Garrett, Kaleidoscope 2 by Cynthia Hatch, and the winner is Kaleidoscope 2. This is for Best Novella. First nominee, A Rare and Precious Thing by Claudine McCraney, Embrace the Night by Anita Husin and Debbie Ristic in Embrace the Night, When She Comes Home by M. Sue Wei, or Wa, excuse me, in When She Comes Home. The winner is When She Comes Home by I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. That award was to be accepted by Lynette Combs. I'm sorry, it's over here on the margin. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever, I'm just reading what it says here. Leave me animals. The next is for Best Short Story. The Dream Merchant by Linda Mooney in Promises to Keep. My Brother's Keeper by Catherine Edwards in Tunnel Con 1. The Ultimate Intimate by P.S. Nim in Destiny 4. And the winner is The Dream Merchant by Linda Mooney. The next category is Best Vignette. An Ancient Chinese Art by Catherine Victoria Lee in Tunnels of Love 5. Christmas Future by Catherine Edwards in Overture 7. For Always by Debbie Ristic in Embrace the Night. Of Things Not Dreamed by Jackie Pacello in Rich and Ho, I knew that, in Rich and Ho. And the winner is For Always by Debbie Ristic in next category is Best Poetry or Best Poem. Another Visit from St. Nick by Catherine Edwards in Overture 7. Into the Forest of the Night by Margot Quigley in Promises to Keep. Limmer Poem by Cynthia Hatch in Destiny 4. Reluctance by Lynn Wexler in Rich and Hope. Sacrifices by Catherine Hatch in Kaleidoscope 2. Unexpected Guest by Lynette Combs in How Sweet the Dream. War of the Worlds by Pandora in Promises to Keep. And the winner is Sacrifices by Cynthia Hatch. Next category, Best Crossover. A Time for Us by Gina Alkazian. Quantum Beast, The Waiting Room by Lee Kirkland, The Stainless Steel Tunnel Brat by Margaret Basta in 'Neath the Sidewalks of New York. And the winner is Quantum Beast.